So obviously last year was hard for everybody. Some people lost family and friends. Some people lost their jobs and lost business, and some people just lost their minds. I know for myself, it was a really hard year, just mentally. I was having a lot of invasive thoughts. I was just like, man, why is this in my head? I just remember finding hope though, because I remember being hungry to just seek after God, and I started seeking Him hard and going after Him, and He started to give me hope by just being my Father and show me who I was. And within that, I started to really utilize my mentor. He was just so encouraging and affirming, and he would just remind me that I'm free in Christ. And he would really help me get to the root of these thoughts. And a lot of it can just be not slowing down and spending time with God. So I had to realize that I can't be anxious. I have to slow down and spend time with Him. I have to slow down and just hear His voice. That's my reason to keep breathing, is God.
So I've experienced a lot of crazy stuff in my life, a lot of reasons to make me give up, coming from a disenfranchised background, single parent home, and then just to come to faith and think that, man, now I'm in this happy land where we're all family. When you experience racism, when you experience criticism, when you experience slander, you don't know what to do with it when it comes from the people of God. And what I was doing was I was turning people wounds into God wounds. And that started to really wear on my soul. In the midst of it all is that I looked at history, thought about the Trail of Tears, and I thought about slavery, and I thought about sex trafficking and all those particular things. And I thought, in the midst of it all, the tomb is empty. And none of those things are bigger than eternal death. And so if eternal death can be defeated, then all these things that I'm seeing can be defeated. And that gave me reason to hope and reason to believe.
Just with the chaos of the year, I was able to creatively channel a lot of that and to make beauty out of it. But then there were also other areas where I was internally struggling, and I just entered this very abrupt season of darkness, and mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And God began to work with me and began to speak to me through His Word and helped walk me through this dark tunnel that I was living in with counsel of other people, His Word and encouragement. And David even talks about just God's mercy that meets us in those places. And I can say that for myself, that I experienced the kindness of God and His mercy in a way that I've never before. And that mercy is available for all of us, no matter what we're going through.